Today I'm gonna share with you a story about success. And as a person who didn't quite actually achieve success, I will use this mansion behind me and this yard, which is 22.5 hectares large, to share this perspective about success, because this simple word has something very powerful behind it, and it's called struggle. So let's get into the video. Okay, maybe you will find it hard to believe, but this house behind me, which I'm gonna read the facts because my memory is not very good, has 16 rooms at the ground floor and 15 at the second floor, was owned by a single man, as I said, Alexander Marghiloman. But it wasn't a simple man, as you can imagine. He was a man who was born in high class. He was born in a good family, and he was the Prime Minister of Romania in March 1918. He was born in 1854 and he lived for 70 years. But that's not the issue, and that's not the story of this video. As I said, the story of the video is about success. And this guy, why I'm trying to share with you is that the fact that even if you were born in a high class and you had the chances, you had the education, you still, regardless and no matter what, have to use this, in my opinion. Okay, now that you've seen the mansion, which I'm pretty sure you're impressed of, I'm gonna show you something even more impressive, the yard, which, trust me, will blow your mind, because it has countless alleys, even a lake with a bridge on it. But before that, I'm gonna introduce you to the man. And if you're wondering how is that possible 100 years after his death, well, that's simple, because if you live the great life, they build a statue for you. Okay, and now that you've met the guy and he says, by the way, nice to meet you, I'm gonna share the story and the message, the powerful message I had for this video. There are two ways, in my opinion, to have success. And the first one is if you're starting from zero. The simple, and everyone I'm sure understand this, the simple way to achieve success is to struggle hard. You have to struggle, you have to fight, you have to make compromises, you have to breathe and eat struggle. And this is easy to understand by everyone, there's no doubt about it. But the second one, which I believe has a trap into it, is when you're born into success. And that means somehow you're born in a high class family, you are born in a environment who was able to give you a very good education, a top-notch education. And this is the option where simple people fall into a trap, as I said, because somehow I believe everyone thinks that if you are a fit for the second option, it's simple. But this is, in my opinion, not true at all. Because if you don't believe me, I will give you a powerful example. Just imagine and think about it. If you had success for all your life, you have great things you have to deal about it. But there is someone who wants to bring you down at every second in your life. There is someone who is more smarter, more powerful, and probably who already has success. And you have to deal with these people. And that's even harder. What I didn't share with you yet is that nowadays this whole area is a public park. I cannot find exactly when it was turned into this, but trust me, the story of how it came to be this way is very interesting. And because I do not have a good memory, I will read it to you straight to my phone. And I remember when I was a kid, because I grew up like 10 minutes ago, I knew these stories. They were like rumors. Basically, this mansion and this whole place was built by Alexander Marghiloman's father, Iancu Marghiloman, and he left it to his son, which, and this comes the interesting part. By the way, Alexander Marghiloman was very fond of horses. He owned at that time racehorses who gained fame at the mansion, and they have won many derbies. Alexandru Margheloman is considered in Romania the father of the horse racing. He organizes races and bets in our area. And now the interesting part comes. After the death of him, the death of Alexandru Margheloman, the mansion came down, and it was rumored that the new owner, Mușceleanu he was called, have cursed the place to end up in smoke because he has lost it in a poker game. Trust it, believe it or not. And actually, when I was young, I remember the house was a ruin. So basically, it was abandoned and in a very bad shape. We were not allowed to go inside because there were fences around it. But if you're sneaky enough, like we were when we were kids, we were able to go inside, and everything was broken and stuff. I don't know how to say it. My English will be better in time. Just bear with me. But at some point it was taken back by the state and rehabilitated. It was turned into a park, and the building was rehabilitating like a few years ago. I believe in 2022 actually I found this. And the price for the whole restoration was 18 million euros. Oh, and I forgot to tell you one more exciting part. It was told when I was a kid that the park is haunted. In the night with a full moon, you can see the ghost of the former landlords riding their horses around the park in the alleys. I actually don't believe that, but I believe something I can see because I cannot see the ghost. I can see some trash people leave behind when they fish around the lake. So probably it's haunted by the lack of common sense today. And I came to the end of this video, so I'm gonna share with you something I had in the beginning. You saw that I mentioned success and the struggles you have to do to obtain or to maintain success, and somehow is relatable to me, and probably to many of the people watching, because as I said in my previous video, I'm starting a channel in English language, which is new and very difficult for me. So this is my relatable part with struggling to gain or obtain success. So basically, in the end, I lost it a bit over there because I didn't know what to say. But this is the message of this video. Basically, I'm relating my struggles with the starting of this YouTube channel in English language, which is new and very difficult for me, trust me. But I'm thinking that I do pretty good. So I'm asking everyone who sees this video to leave a comment. I'm planning to do great content here, but for the moment the only content I will be posting will be simple, to be able to practice the language and get a good speaking stuff. You get the idea. Anyways, see you next time, and just drop a like or something. Doesn't cost anything. Bye. Bye bye, Margheloman Park. See you tomorrow morning when I'm gonna come running around the lake.